Hi, I'm Rob Cosman. We're here at Heartland Forest in Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada. We're at day number 5. This is our hand tool workshop, our 5-day hand tool workshop, part of our Purple Heart project. That's where we bring 6 civilians in. They come in as paying students, and that enables us to host 6 combat wounded veterans who come in as our guests. We also send them home with a boatload of tools. And this is Joseph Core, one of our wounded vets. Joseph, where are you from?
I grew up in Richfield, Utah.
And where do you reside now?
I currently reside in Lewisburg, Pennsylvania, just south of Harrisburg.
Do you mind telling me what branch of service?
I was in the United States Army from 1993 till 2016 when I retired.
2016?
Correct.
It's a long stint.
Yeah, 23 years.
Do you mind telling us how you end up being one of our wounded veterans?
Well, my whole life I've always been into woodworking. Something I've really enjoyed. It's all been with power tools. And a friend of mine that I met on the Appalachian Trail, got interested in woodworking, and he actually found your website and called me up and he's like, "Hey Joe, you got to check this out." So I went on your website and applied, and a few months later or so, I don't know how long it was, you personally gave me a call and asked me if I'd like to come to Canada. And, I was blown away that you yourself called and I just didn't get an email. Yeah.
And how's it been?
Oh, it's been awesome. I mean, this has been
What do you got in your hand?
well, this is a dovetail that you have taught us how to make. It's not the best dovetail, but it's my best dovetail.
What number is it?
This was my first one.
Let's have a look.
And I've steadily gotten worse, but peaks and valleys.
So he says it's not very good. If we could bring the camera in closer, I don't know whether we can, but if I was grading that, I always start at 100 points and I start knocking down from there. I might take them off 1 or 2 right there, maybe a couple there, maybe 1 there, but that would score in the low to mid 90s. So
being
for
very
a first
generous.
Dovetail, no, I'm not being generous, I'm being honest. For a first dovetail, that is awesome.
Thank you very much.
You did excellent work. And we saw that through the entire week. I was absolutely amazed. And it was all this row. We have 3 rows, and it started with number 1 here and just the guy right behind him in that first row. Everything was bang on. So it was incredible. What I'd like you to do is talk directly to the camera and talk to your fellow veterans, especially those who are also combat wounded, and tell them why they need to get a hold of us to let us help.
Okay. So just a quick backdrop, I deployed in 2006 with 137 Armor out of Germany to a place called Hit, Iraq. About 3/4 of the way through my deployment, my Humvee was hit by an IED, which I received some nerve damage in my arm and some other injuries, as well as some psychological issues. And it's been something I've struggled with over the years, connecting with my family and things like that. And, it's something that I've definitely needed a stress reliever for. And woodworking has always been, kind of that stress reliever. And so I want to expand my knowledge. And I've always been afraid of hand tools. And, coming up here, having that opportunity to use the hand tools and to kind of hone that skill has just been incredible. And I think once I go back to my home and I'm going to have to rearrange my shop because I got to push some power tools out of the way and start using the hand tools more. But to the other veterans that are out there that are struggling with things, I know what you're going through. I've experienced the same things, and to have something that gives you an outlet to just to kind of decompress and to get away from things for a minute and center yourself. This is definitely one of those things. So if you're interested in any sort of woodworking, whether you have 0 experience or a ton of experience, I definitely recommend applying for this program. It has just been outstanding. The civilians, the other service members, Rob and his son Jake have just been tremendous. I can't explain in words how awesome this experience has been. Definitely get out there to the website, definitely apply, spread the word. It's like I say, it's just been awesome, and I greatly appreciate this opportunity.
Joe, we appreciate what you did. This is just us trying to give back, and if we can give you some tools to help you better cope in life, then more power to us, more power to you.
It's been a tremendous experience. I greatly appreciate it.
Well, thank you for your service. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate your work ethic. You never gave up.
Never.
And it shows.
Thank you very
pardon
much.
the noise. We actually have a power tool workshop on the other side of that wall that's part of the building here. We're all hand tool on this side, but we're trying to get these interviews squeezed in before the day's out, so a little bit of noise in the background. Anyway, thanks for watching.